Napoleon Bonaparte was born in 1769 on the island of Corsica. France had just taken over Corsica. Napoleon always felt like he didn't belong. This feeling made him very ambitious. He was a smart student and loved math and military history. When he was 16, Napoleon got a spot at a famous military school in Paris, the École Militaire. Army life was good for him, and he was a focused and driven student. He moved up quickly during the French Revolution, when everything was changing. Napoleon's first big wins were in Italy. He was a brilliant planner. He beat the Austrians again and again. His soldiers loved him. They thought he was brave and really good at outsmarting the enemy. These wins made him a hero in France. Napoleon's fights in Italy were a big moment in his life. He showed he was a genius at battles like Lodi and Rivoli. He was fast and surprising, and that's how he beat bigger armies. Because Napoleon won in Italy, Austria had to ask for peace. Back in Paris, the government was weak and dishonest. People wanted a strong leader, and they saw that in Napoleon. In 1799, he took charge of France. He became first consul like the leader. Napoleon quickly made his power strong. He made a new government and set of rules. Napoleon knew that to stay in charge, he needed to unite France. He also wanted peace in the country, so he made friends with the Catholic Church. He made an agreement with the Pope. This agreement gave some power back to the Church and brought peace to France. In 1804, Napoleon made himself Emperor of the French. He didn't just want to rule France, he wanted to make a big French empire all over Europe. Napoleon's armies won battle after battle. They took over lots of Europe. His most famous wins were at Austerlitz, Jena, and Friedland. Napoleon wasn't just a fighter, he also made big changes. One of the biggest was the Napoleonic Code. This was a new set of laws for France. It said everyone was equal under the law. Many countries still use it today. Napoleon also changed how French kids learned. He made new schools and universities. He wanted smart citizens. He also changed how money worked in France. He made a new kind of money called the franc. He also made the Bank of France. Napoleon wanted too much, and that's what stopped him. He tried to take over Russia in 1812, and it was a huge disaster. The cold Russian winter destroyed his army. He lost the Battle of Leipzig in 1813. He had to give up power and go live on the island of Elba. Napoleon escaped from Elba in 1815. He came back to France and made a new army. He lost his last battle at Waterloo. This time they sent him far away to St. Helena, an island in the South Atlantic. He died there in 1821 when he was 51. Napoleon is complicated. He was great at planning battles, but he was also a harsh ruler. He changed Europe a lot. People still talk about him today. Some people think he was great, and others think he was bad. One thing is sure: Napoleon Bonaparte changed history forever.